Rosa, a hairstyle made Tana that upset. Oh, girl, I don't know. I will be wearing my diamond hair collection this weekend. So y'all got any styles for me? Y'all got any styles for me? Hey,
Hey, how are you?
I'm good.
So, I first wanted to say I think that you kind of covering drama, all the stuff, I think that that's like a difficult thing to do because I think you're going to be disliked no matter what until at a certain point where people say, okay, wow, we see the like that you're just trying to cover the news kind of thing, kind of like with Wendy, right? She was hated until she was loved. So I think that's going to happen to you because I think you're thorough. You've got you like you pull up the notes and you ask the questions. So I think you are definitely going to get your shine. I when I was first introduced to you through Tana, I definitely did not like that people would just give you shit for no reason, and then every time you're like reacting and saying, "Girl, fuck you guys," they're like, oh my God, he's doing too much, he's doing too much, he's doing too much. So I do not like that at all. So I'm excited to see you be covering like JB's, the Dollhouse. I hope you do more stuff similar to that, get more interviews.
Yes, we're trying to lock in Jeremiah from the Love Island.
Ooh, okay. No, I love that. Now I am going to get into the messy-ish territory
Go ahead.
and say that I feel like so I've been a fan of Tana for like 2019. I feel comfortable saying that I can call him out on bullshit. And I feel like both of you never fully saw each other as friends.
Mm-hmm.
Um, on his side, it was him never defending you. But also on your side, it was you not accepting that Santana's like a man based person.
Mm-hmm.
Another thing
Ooh, speaking that shit, go ahead.
I just, I love you both. I think you both are genuinely authentic people. And like, that's why people are attracted to you. That's why you keep an audience. And so I want you guys to sure tell your story and say why you were wrong, but also be accountable and say, yeah, you know what? Like maybe I had a little bit of their best interests at heart, but like, no, I wasn't really acting like a good friend to Tana. But on his side too, no, I wasn't really acting like a good friend to Rosa.
But that's the
So
thing, though. I was really acting like a good friend.
I I think you know how to be really, really supportive, but I think there are some instances. So, like, allowing Dee to say all of these crazy
I
things.
wasn't her friend at that moment.
No, I understand that, but I think the what I'm trying to get at is if you guys are in limbo, why turn the boat over as opposed to, well, let me go figure out whether I need to drop this friend or not.
I
And
did.
then
I, I,
let
I,
go.
I did that for 40 days and
Okay.
40 nights after I got my recollection. So let me tell y'all the events that transpired,
Okay.
right? Okay. After I said I did my job, that was on the back end. So that means at any moment, if you felt some type of way, because we're able to be transparent with each other on the back end and say how we truly feel, we don't have to do it for TikTok. We could say, fuck you, bitch, I don't go fuck, da, 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 da. We do that on the back end. You get what I'm saying? That was your opportunity to say, girl, you got me fucked up. Oh, I feel some type of way. You know what I'm saying? So when you decided that you wanted to remove yourself from the situation and me still calling to check on you, me still celebrating you for your success, cool. You know what I'm saying? That's on the back end. Now let's go on the front end. When you make subliminal statuses to your chat and you say, oh, If y'all don't see me with a bitch online, that's because I've elevated. I'm gonna give you the little jabs. I've elevated. Now I see how Noop feel. Remember, y'all kept on saying, "Oh, Noop is acting different. Noop is acting weird." Noop is not acting different or weird. Noop just elevated. So that was her moment of saying that she's elevated. So from her doing the Powder Puff Girls or the Kitty Cat Girls, or from her doing community service, or her was being outside in the field and coming on TikTok at 5 o'clock in the morning, and Rick Rosa will be available and we'll roam the streets and go look for trade and do the community service thing. The elevation is now doing battles and series with Barb's. Cool. We love the elevation. Another subliminal status. When the chat picks and choose when they want to fuck with Rick Rosa. See, when Rick Rosa's sending unis and helping their faves win series, it's we love TT. But when Rick Rosa stands on business, it's, oh, we ain't got time for that mess and that drama and that shabrik today. Cool. No problem. Another situation, when she decided to say, oh, bitches being green, bitches being weird, that's why I removed myself from the situation. You should be able to tell your friend on the back end, hey, girl, I feel like you being weird. So I can boom, 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 X myself out. You know what I'm saying? Right. Another thing, when she met Dirty Trade, now we've known how I've said and I've made it out loud that anytime that bitch has ever got on the screen, she would never lose if a Rick Rosa is there. Mm-hmm. You literally found Dirty Trade and made him battle me just to send him to unis. You just met him 4 days ago.
Right. Right. And again, I think to your point,
when we started shooting against each other,
never. No, yeah, I agree. To your point,
so you showed me where we are.
Yeah. Okay. No, and I do agree with that, but I also kind of agree that, or would say that he's always been like that with you in particular.
Right.
So I guess that's another thing that I'm trying to, I guess, kind of say too, is like, you're expecting someone who has never done this to start magically doing this. Mm-hmm. So that's
a good way. You know what? I could see it that way. I expected too much.
Right. And I don't mean that in a way where like it's on you, but again, to kind of reiterate, he never saw you as a friend. You might not have never saw him as a friend.
Actually, I did, though.
Well, there was one more instance I do have to ask you about, and that is you and Zay were kind of getting into an argument, mm-hmm. and you sent Santana a name. He read the name. Zay crashed out. Mm-hmm. Understandably so, given what that guy did to him. Mm-hmm. But to me, if I'm approaching this person, Santana, as a friend, I would never use him as a pawn to hurt his other friend.
She knew the name.
Oh.
Everyone knows the name.
Oh, wow. Interesting. Okay.
Why do you think she said it?
Well, okay, I guess I'm just having a hard time understanding that because the way he speaks about Zay being there from the beginning, seeing him
like
down.
You just said about me, at that moment, we're all fighting for a friendship that they've never saw.
Right. Okay. I have one last question, and one last question, I guess. And it's
girl, you is bringing the Wendy out. Oh, I'm loving you. Go ahead.
Again, I just enjoy both of you. I think you both have a lot of great personality, content. So I want to be there and engaged, and so that's what this is.
You know what it was? To be honest with you, can I say this too? Mm-hmm. Normally, I never walk in feelings. I walk in thoughts. And when it came to her, I did something different that I've never done before. I went into the emotional state of mind. I sat on this phone and cried with this bitch listening to church music. Literally, something was happening on the back end, and I was like, "Girl, we need something happened." And I started. I was like, "Girl, no, man, we need this church thing." And I don't even play with God like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not one of those payola people. And I literally was on the phone crying, like listening to church music with her because I feel like that was what was needed at that moment. And I don't do that with nobody. So from me, I feel emotionally I gave more. Um, One, I don't trust people. Two, I choose not to have a lot of friends. And three, I don't sit on the phone. So if I could sit on the phone and I'm sitting on the phone for 4 to 6 hours, you guys will see I'll be on live and she'll be in the streets. And as soon as she call my phone, I'll pause y'all and be on the phone for an hour to make sure that she good. I don't do that for everybody because this is my priority, not the back end. And when I've made the back end my priority and not this, then you see that I was into it a little bit more. You get what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And I don't know. I felt tricked. Like I felt like I was opening up, I was being vulnerable, and it got taken granted for. I should have went into the situation being the bad guy like I always have. I should have continued being the villain, and just been me, you know, and not
Hmm.
what they portray me to be towards the end. I should have just went in it being the villain. If I was going into it being the villain, guess what? You would have been green zone me. You understand what I'm trying to say?
Right.
If I went being the Rick Rosa that I know I could be, you would have been green zone me. But no, I had my guard down. And even my boyfriend said that. He was like, y'all besties now? Like, you can't get off the phone. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I'm talking about 4 to 6 hour FaceTimes. I'm talking about leaving the club, and it's always three of us. And I'm always making sure that everybody goes to bed before I go to bed. And bed can look like 7 a.m., 8 a.m. But because I want to make sure that one, yes, they're a celebrity. Two, they made it home safe. Three, they're like in their safe haven. You know, that's who I am. I'm always the grandma out the group, if it makes sense.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah.
So yeah. I just feel played. That's all. I just feel played.
Well, I guess you kind of ate me up a little bit. So I no, I see your point. Um, and then lastly, I do want to ask the question about Chef D. So if Santana said, I think what he had no money, he's not a celebrity chef, and all of these things, you think that that warrants talking about posting pictures of his whatever pictures they were, and then also saying the reason if he is even on house arrest.
I didn't understand your question.
Okay. I'll say it differently. So, like, if all Santana said, like, oh, he does, or Chef D's broke, he's not a celebrity chef. Those are things that allow Chef D to say, oh, let me show these pictures of Santana. Let me tell you why he's on house arrest.
I'm still not understanding. So you're basically saying, does it give him the right for his effect, regardless of what the cause was?
Yes, I want to say yes.
Okay. At that moment, we have to be fair. One, Chef D was in his feelings because of the things that she was saying to him on the back end. It was hurtful. Two, it was 108 degrees in Vegas. We're in a cabana, and he's drinking a whole bottle of Casamigos Reposada.
Okay, but then he also would Okay, but I mean, even in the um, he got on live at one point and kind of apologized for like, oh,
That's when the liquor went away.
okay. So would you? So you think? So are you? So when you were saying like he should have went farther, are you saying he could have went farther, or you genuinely think he should have went farther?
Oh no, I'm saying he could have went farther.
Oh, okay, okay,
Yeah, I'm not saying he should, but at that moment he could have went farther, if he truly wanted to, but he didn't. He I feel like he matched energy where energy was supposed to be matched. The only difference is that she called his phone. He did it on live.
okay.
You know?
Those are all my questions.
Yeah, he did it on live.
You're right.
But she called his phone, but he was still live. So regardless of what he said, that's normally how they already speak to each other. Because everything
Right.
that he was saying, he wasn't saying it to y'all. Y'all just overheard. He was saying it to her.
Right.
So that's probably how they already have verbiage with each other. That's probably how they already talk to each other on the back end. The only thing was that his live was still playing. I had already been got off live.
Right. Okay. Okay.
You know? So
And
when you talking to your boyfriend or your ex-girlfriend, it's giving, yeah, you fat funky bitch, you got me fucked up. Yeah, girl. You know, it's I don't know, it's not right. It is verbal abuse, but that's the relationship that they have.
okay. Yeah.
Now, what I
And
wish I should have never done was I should have never ended her live and got her off the screen. I wish that I kept her there, so whatever he had to say, you guys would have seen it, so no one could have played victim. You would have seen the energy and what she would have said to him and what he would have retaliated back to her, and it would have been invisible to y'all and not one-sided.
yeah. So because that allowed
Both parties, so you can see both flaws.
his own right. They both had their own
Right.
things that they could stand on, as opposed
Yes,
to,
that's what I did wrong.
or I guess match, or I guess kind of addressing each thing as they brought it up.
Yes.
But I'll be honest, I don't even know if it would have gotten to the point of where they would have been able to do that, because they were kind of just both
They
yelling
would have
at
been
each.
Shabri.
Right.
They would have been Shabri.
And then I also see like the whole that's toxic thing. I mean, Zell does the same thing to Hannah sometimes.
And he did it on national TV.
Right, right. And
So
I
what's
think-
TikTok?
Exactly, and especially, yeah. Actually, I'm gonna save it. All right, that's all I have.
Hello? If they're all doing it, then that means, are they the problem?
Well, it could be, yes. It could be, oh, hey, I'm picking these men because of these certain traits, and they just all happen to be, similar in that manner, right? Well, actually, it's not we. When I watched Zell when Tana first started doing the TikTok lives, and he wanted to do what he did with Newt, with Zell at first. Zell would say crazy things when Tana said something he didn't like, or when he was with Newt. He would say things that were A, obviously lies, and B, ridiculous. Just like rude, ridiculously rude to say for someone who you share physical space with often,
Mad because he gave Butter a feature and he wasn't answering your text. Is that for me, Aisha? I wasn't mad about that. I'm not a rapper. So why would I be mad that he gave her a feature? I'm not mad about that.
But I guess, do you understand what I'm saying, in the sense that, like, maybe these personalities are what he's attracted to, and these personalities are just not conducive for what he needs, I guess.
Can I pinpoint something?
Go ahead.
You know what I love about being Rick Rosa?
Mm-hmm.
When I say it, it sticks like shit. And normally, this is what I would love. When I say something and it's kind of like far-fetched and, It's a narrative. You know, they always say I create narratives. It'll feel good if y'all don't entertain my narrative. But y'all always entertain my narratives. I'm gonna give you an example. If Rick Rosa says you're a broke ass bitch and you ain't got no money, guess what people do the next day after I say it?
Say it.
They go to the bank and pull out $10,000 and $20,000 to show that they have money. If Rick Rosa says that you don't have a car, guess what they do? Go get a brand new car the next day with some new keys. If Rick Rosa says you ain't got no clothes and you homeless, guess what they do the next day? Go shopping. So, do what I be saying be wrong? Or do it be the truth and people just have to show that what I'm saying is not their truth? Because it gives me validation that after I say it, y'all gotta prove me wrong. And in reality, it really don't be proving me wrong. It just be the narrative that you guys want to rebuttal with. You throw the rock and say, yeah, I said it. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead. That was a question for you.
I have no answer to it. I'll be honest with you.
Because I feel like tonight we're unpacking, right?
I think, yeah, but
okay, so let's really unpack. And I love how you're here and you're very articulate. So I want to unpack with you. After Chef D said that her mama don't like her, and her mama don't want nowhere to be with her, and her mama don't like that the life that she's in. That morning, mommy want to come with the sister and play church music for the whole day.
I mean, Santana had some watery eyes as he was talking about the drama, so I would hope so.
Mommy want to come the next day.
Okay.
And then not only there, mommy also said she never wants me on her live. I've never been introduced to y'all. Oh, but today is the day where we get the big shabreak of mommy. Hello?
I mean, that could be an option.
Oh, okay. Okay, cool.
I'm not saying no. I'm saying it could be a thing.
Okay.
Because I think you have something that I don't have, and that's like being able to have a conversation with Ken on the back end, knowing his personality on the back end, and making more of an accurate, I guess, assessment of what he would do.
What am I chasing, Dante? I'm not a rapper. Y'all keep saying chasing clout. I'm a streamer. What am I chasing? Chasing clout is, instead of talking about this on TikTok, while all the other blog sites was posting about it, I could have really went to Tasha K or Neighborhood Talk and did an unpack. Because you guys may love her on TikTok, but all the other social medias don't. They haven't for years. Now that's clout chasing. I don't have to do it, D. I don't want to do it because I don't care. Beautiful. I don't have to do it because I don't care. But go ahead, I'm listening.
No. It was just I could see that being a thing. If
he brought me to the spotlight. No, he brought Noop to the spotlight. I've always had my own spotlight. I've always been the messy fat bitch. How can I want to be like somebody else when I've always been the messy fat bitch? That's my brand. I'm not the girl's girl. I'm not the wigs girl. I'm not the fun girl. I'm not the bounce girl. I've always been the fat messy bitch. So I'm gonna let you up in a minute. So I can't be something that I've always truly been for myself.
Right. Huh. Okay. Yeah, I don't think I have any more questions.
All right, thank you so much. You were wonderful.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you for answering them so candidly.
No, you're welcome. I'm having a finish it for me. Oh, okay. Ah, finish it for me. Finish it for me. Hey, beautiful.
Hello. So, I want to say this, and feel free to chew me up whenever I stop. So, my thing is when I get a friend and I want to connect with that friend, I can be free with that friend. The last thing I'm going to do if me and that friend fall out is go against the grain. I don't care what happened. You ain't got to agree with me. I ain't asking you to agree with me, but I feel like that's where you and Taylor kind of went left at, because he felt like once you start feeling a certain type of way, you went against the grain. Like you just threw his ass against the wall like wet paint. And I can understand.
Explain for me.
Okay, so when I watch the T pages, because a lot of this stuff I'm getting from the T pages, when y'all started hitting like bricks, like y'all friendship was going down the drain or whatever it was, I feel like Tanner was like looking at it from like, damn, we was cool, and then he said you was trying to break up him and Noop or whatever the case was. I don't know. And when Tanner heard that you was like getting information from Noop, but then trying to break them up or whatever the hell it was, he didn't like it. And
Can I say something?
Go ahead.
That's where you're wrong. I told her this on the phone.
Okay.
I told her I did my job, and she didn't like what came out my mouth. So it's not that the world said it, it's I said it. And I didn't say it online. I said it on the back end.
Okay.
And in the midst of me saying it, and this is where she lied, I didn't ask her about Slick. I was on one phone call with her, and Slick was on the other phone.
Okay.
And I said, "Oh, you with your boo thing?" I said, "Oh, sister, I'm gonna stay out of this one." She said, yeah, please do. Yeah, stay out of this one. I don't want to know shit. And we laughed about it. And and after that, I proceeded to saying, "Well, girl, I don't care because my job is done." She said, "Girl, what do you mean?" I said, "I did my job." Slick was on the phone while I was saying this. So in my state of mind, it was giving, you're happy. You've moved on. So I already did my part in this situation. Round of applause. He got his hoe back.
Okay.
You get me?
Think she took it like you was trying to break them up. That's
no, bitch. Y'all already been broken up 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 times. And it wasn't Rosa's fault all 10 times.
Okay. That's what I was confused on, because I was like, Tanner was saying that you had.
No, that's what she came to y'all to say. To play the payola. She came to y'all to say that. She knew what the fuck I was saying.
Oh. Okay. We're going to get past it.
Yeah, let's pass it.
Like, as friends, you said you felt close to her. Y'all was talking. Y'all was, sharing emotions. Why couldn't y'all handle this outside the internet?
Why couldn't we?
Like, for real.
I want to know, too. Why couldn't we?
Like,
why couldn't we?
You know what? If my homegirl ain't a dude I don't fool with, I'm not finna go interview them on TikTok. I feel like that's where you messed up at.
I ain't mess up.
I wouldn't do that.
Look what Florida Baby said in the comments.
I ain't read that shit. The comments went by too fast.
Yeah. Listen, beautiful.
No,
listen.
Rosa,
okay.
no,
Do you know a Bible? You read the Bible?
I do.
What happens after 40 days and 40 nights?
Shit, you get tired, you hungry, thirsty. I don't know.
After 40 days and 40 nights, the phoenix rises.
Stop being a phoenix, cause it was
after 40 days and 40 nights, the phoenix rises.
Listen to me. listen to me. If you feel like every
you
time,
pass away and you become something new. You shed those emotions, you shed that mental, you shed the place that you were in, and you go into a new life. That's when the phoenix rises. So that means the loyalty, the yes man, the lab dog persona, that died 40 days and 40 nights.
you
We
can
love the
love
TikTok
somebody,
shop.
but you can love somebody from a distance and not drag them through hell.
Right,
You just
you're
don't
right.
know about
You
your
can love
business.
somebody from a distance, but guess what, beautiful?
Through hell.
Listen, you can love somebody. Listen, one thing about me is, I'm gonna tell y'all right now. You can't antagonize me. You can't antagonize me. And at that moment, a bitch was antagonizing me.
Okay.
Virtually, a bitch was antagonizing me.
But
See, you could do that with them.
Come on, now. You don't
baby,
think that's like kind of
babe, you coming in here biased. You already coming here with your mind made up.
I'm looking at it as what I would do as my friend. Like, I got one homegirl. I love that girl to death. Like, that's my sister. And if me and her was to part ways right now, I swear to God and take my life right now, I would never say anything bad.
And what have I said? Y'all are crucifying me because I did an interview. What have I said?
I wouldn't have did that, though.
No, not you, but what have I said?
You have bad intentions when you interview them.
Am I the one who said she got bumps in between her thighs? No.
But so, okay.
Am I the one that said she was on house arrest? No.
Okay.
Was I the one that said she had bad hygiene? No.
Hold on.
I ain't say none of that.
Hold on now. I ain't never said you was gonna make him.
No, I'm just saying. So what really came out of Rick Rosa's mouth?
Bad. But so you telling me you know that interview was gonna go left?
Did y'all even watch the interview?
The interview was terrible. You know,
the interview was 3 hours. It was actually wonderful. Y'all only focused on Santana part.
But that part shouldn't have came up at all.
And who brought it up? Because I didn't ask the question.
Okay, hold on. Let me ask you another question. So you telling me?
No, before you answer that question, I want you to go back to the interview. I didn't ask no question about Santana.
But you thought Santana wasn't gonna come up, and you knew he was.
I didn't care if she came up. My thing to you is, I never asked a Santana question.
Okay.
Now, if the person who I'm interviewing throws shade and they want to make the interview go how they want to, yes, I could have willed it in. Yes, I could have said focus on the target, not the smoke. I could have did that. I could have wheeled it back in like I always do. Remember how they always said, because they came out of their own mouth, Rick Rosa knows how to throw the fishing rod, and she always knows how to wheel it back in. Yeah, I know how to wheel it back in when I feel as if that I want to. I know how to wheel it back in when I feel as if that bitch, I have to be loyal. I don't have to be loyal. Because ain't nobody being loyal to me. I didn't want to. At that moment, I didn't want to. At that moment, I didn't want to. I'm sorry, beautiful. I didn't want to. I could have wheeled it in. I could have changed the conversation. I could have ended the live. I could have did a lot of things. I didn't want to.
So once you did that interview with him, did you already feel like that friendship could never be repaired?
I didn't care.
You knew once that happened, you was never gonna go back to being friends with them.
After 40 days and 40 nights.
I know the phoenix gonna rise, the fire.
Bitch, I didn't care. The phoenix had already risen.
Okay.
Hello?
It
takes 21 days to break a habit. After 40 days, the phoenix rise. Bitch, I didn't care.
Okay. So, are you like this with all your friends? Like, if y'all was to part ways, like, this is who you are.
Which part?
Like, I cut you off, the phoenix rise. That's your slogan.
No. I can call all my friends. When I don't want to be friends with my friends no more, you know what I do? I just don't say nothing to them. I always take the high road. I just don't speak to them. They'll call me. I act like I ain't never seen the phone call. They'll blow me up. I act like I don't know what they talking about. I don't do this to my friends. But my friends will tell you that, bitch, I match energy with them. I have one friend. Her name was Sean. She likes to fight.
Damn.
We was arguing one day and she told me she'll spit on me. I ain't speak to her for 5 years. Just by her saying she'll spit on me.
Okay.
I don't take disrespect when it comes to a friendship because I know what I give as a friend.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
I do.
I value me. And that's the problem that y'all say. Y'all looking like you should have still held him down. A real friend would have paid it. What about what I need? What about what's best for me?
Oh, crazy.
I'ma pick me this time, Lucius.
I really feel like y'all could have talked, worked this out.
Bitch, I'ma pick me.
Over the pages.
You right. We should have talked. They have 40 days and 40 nights. Bitch.
How long y'all fell out for real, for real?
40 days and 40 nights.
There wasn't no damn 40 days.
Y'all didn't know about it because I never talked about it. Y'all kept coming to my comments asking me, and guess what my response was? Girl, that's my sister. What y'all talking about?
Hold on.
I knew the weird bitch vibe. I never brought it here on TikTok.
I'm not no damn saucy fan. I just been looking at the T pages. Ooh,
Yeah, I'm telling you what the T pages
I know
didn't
damn
post.
saucy
40 days
fan.
and 40 nights. And I kept saying, oh, that girl, that's my sister. What y'all talking about? I kept saying, oh, girl, that's my sister. What y'all talking about? But the subliminals kept on. It was subliminal after subliminal. Ain't got a hit dog don't have to holler when you know it's for you.
Okay.
And I'm gonna play something for you. I'm gonna play something for you so you can hear. This is when you knew enough was enough. I'm gonna play something for you.
Go ahead, play it, baby. I'm listening.
Yeah, go ahead. I'm gonna let you know this is when enough was enough for me. I'm gonna play something for you. So you can know that bitch, I sent my first warning shot. Okay. Girl, it's been a lot of weird and funny shit going on. And instead of you having to call a bitch to be like, girl, you being weird, just know that a bitch being weird. You ain't got to get a confirmation that bitch is being weird. Girl, if you feel it in your gut and you got a double gas to be like, girl, she acting funny with me? Or he acting funny with me? Girl, that's because they acting funny with you, bitch. Hello, that's my confirmation to you. Weird energy means weird bitches. You don't need a confirmation, baby. This your confirmation right here. Boom, boom, boom. Confirmed. Girl, it's been a... You got that?
I got that. I heard a lot of
that was on June 12th.
No static. It didn't even lag.
Yeah, that was on June 12th.
June?
Yeah.
Oh, damn. Okay. I really liked y'all as friends.
I did too. It was a shenak.
Internet though.
Yeah.
Like I like hearing him say you and him saying Shabriko, whatever.
Yes, it was so good. It was really good for TikTok.
Shot to hell.
That was my TikTok bag.
Y'all done went to hell in a handbasket, and then you got Newt wearing the damn boy hairstyles. It's just shit all over the place.
Thank you, Aaron. That was my TikTok bag.
Go fix it, please. I'm just playing. I know you ain't gonna do it, but I did like y'all as friends, and I hate.
So let me tell you this, right? So let me tell you this. After the interview, she called me.
Oh, I know the hell she did.
She called me, and I was already too busy, and I was in my feelings, so I waited until I got home. When I called her back, she didn't answer. So there was no room to have a conversation. By that night and in the morning, and the FYP pages of y'all saying, girl, that's not a good friend, girl, block her, block her, block her. She did what I asked her to. She blocked me. So what is there for me to fix?
She had a mind made up, but I really think it was
No,
that
she
interview.
don't have her mind made up. Y'all had a mind made up for her. The same way y'all kept telling her to go back to Noob, and y'all
I
kept
didn't
forcing
say
it down.
none
Y'all
of
kept
that.
forcing
I
it down
didn't
her
say
throat
none of that.
with that whole Nutana situation. She does whatever y'all tell her to do.
Oh man. So you telling me you are clear, conscience free that you felt like that interview was not gonna go left?
I didn't think that
And
interview was
you
gonna go
know that
left.
man needed some type of
He ain't need
interview or
nothing. He
whatever
ain't
he
need
did.
nothing. He ain't need nothing. He ain't need nothing.
He just got out of jail.
That don't mean nothing. He ain't need nothing.
You sure about that?
I'm positive because one of his clients was there, and she paid him $30,000 to come cook for 4 days. He ain't need nothing. The black girl in the screen, she paid him $30,000 to come cook for 4 days. He ain't need nothing.
Bottled waters.
He ain't need nothing.
Okay.
Yeah, his client was there with him. He ain't need nothing. That's the problem. Y'all always be thinking somebody needs something. He ain't need nothing.
So if she would have interviewed one of your exes and it would have went the way that interview went,
Guess
y'all-
what? You ready for this?
I am ready.
She don't do interviews.
You're right.
That's my lane. She don't do interviews. That's my lane. So that would have never happened.
Okay. Well, I ain't got nothing else to say. You done chew my ass up a little bit. I'm just take my L and keep walking.
No,
But it
you
was nice talking to
good. You good, beautiful.
Oh, thank you. But I hope to see you again. Not on no damn T pages though.
I got you.
All right, boo.
All right.
Hello.
Hello.
Yes, I've talked to you on the phone before, and I guess I've let everybody else talk and do their thing. A lot of people have said what I wanted to say, but
Hold on one second. Hold on one second.
Okay.
Hold on. Don't hang up. Hold on.
okay,
Let me get me a rag. Hold on. Give me a second, boo.
okay, I got you.
Don't shibreak me without me being here. I'm coming. Okay, go ahead, beautiful.
Okay, I didn't come to Shabrika you. Like I said, I've talked to you on the back end. I just really feel like it's like a hurt situation, and then it just became, it came out to the public. Okay, I don't think either one of you wanted it to happen like that. But when nobody has access to somebody, and then you want to get your feelings out, then it goes to public, because it's like, I know you gonna hear me on this. You know what I'm saying? Somebody gonna tell you, or you gonna be on the FYP. So my whole thing is, I don't think either of you wanted it to go that route. And like I said, I felt that things had changed when I saw you. I told you, when y'all battled each other.
You felt it.
And I felt I felt it in my baby.
You felt the subliminals in the music. You felt the getting up when the 200K points was on the board.
Yeah,
you could feel it.
I felt it, and I was like, why?
But catch this though. No, but catch this though. We did that 5 times for 5 different days. See, you can get on the screen and battle me and give the energy, but you can't return a phone call.
That part.
I
See,
could say
that's what I'm saying.
congratulations on a successful event of you selling out because you're only booked during Pride.
Yeah. That. Oh,
But I
you
can't
know
get a
what?
I can't get a I
I'm a
can't get a
hush.
oh thank you sister. I did do my shit. But we can get on here and battle and do
Yeah.
our shabriks. Girl, move on. Weird ass. Girl, move the fuck on.
Listen, that's why I came to put a little to put something. Look, listen. Let me tell you, I'm not on either side. I mean, I know how it feels to be on either side. I'm gonna just say that. But my whole thing is, I felt when the situation had turned, and I was on live, and I was looking at y'all, and you had like you said, when you did your 40 days, 40 nights, whatever. I'm gonna tell you, you did not say nothing because I seen you. I was introduced to you through Rich Zaynam and Santana, okay? And then I started following you, and I told you I did not like you at first. I told you this, and then I said, "Oh my God!" Like Rick Ross is just a person who like if you see that motherfucker coming, you finna know the truth finna come. Okay? Um, so I'm saying this to say when I seen that with y'all happening, I was like, you didn't say nothing. Like you was on the screen, like I felt like you wanted to say something, but you did not say nothing. You was in that bubble. I was looking at you, and it was like you didn't retaliate. You didn't say shit with those subliminals like being thrown. I heard everything, and I was like, I can't believe baby girl acting like that. That was me in my mind. I'm saying, I can't believe she acting like that. And it was the things that was being said, and it was thrown out loud,
Yeah,
and it
like
was like
because I
you
was
didn't give a
muted when they were
fuck.
saying like, "Oh,
You didn't
bitches
give
want
a
my spot, put it on the flow."
yeah.
Bitch,
Oh
show
my,
them why.
you remember it? You remember it?
Yeah, I remember the subliminals. I remember the banter.
Yeah, that wasn't banter no more to me. It
Yeah,
was
it was
personal.
true. It was
It was
their true.
personal.
It was
It was
yeah, it was
personal to
personal.
me, and I didn't know. I did not like that. I don't like when bantering turns into real shit.
But I
What you say
always say
behind?
it's.
Hold on. What you say
But listen,
behind
remember I always say
behind the key?
it's always a key
What you say
in the
behind the
left.
key is the truth.
Oh, okay.
Oh, hold on. Which is why I respect what's his name? Oh, I love him. Michael. Because Michael say he don't play with certain people. You cannot play with certain people. And he know his lane and who to get on the screen with. If that energy ain't right, you can't do it. That's why I respect him so much. Okay, but if she didn't want to be on the screen with you, I just felt like why get on the screen and then do that? So like you said, payola and all that, yeah, and that's exactly what it turned into. So I'm telling you this like right now, and that's what it turned into because the next day, the same thing that you just fucking said, I was watching, and I said, how come on this day the mama come over there and they playing church music? Oh, they done went for, they don't, baby. I saw everything. My thoughts went straight to that. I say, now, I say, first, this is my first feeling. I said, maybe the mama felt like um, she needed to be there for her baby. And then I was like, I don't know. I really don't know, but it turned into that. So I saw everything and how it turned out. So I'm through with that. I love both of you all, honestly. I wish y'all could have handled that, on the back end, but hey. Like you people listen, I'm gonna say this and I'm through. Motherfuckers gotta get their bills paid. Bam. Guess what? Just like they say that they ain't regular like us, baby, y'all are so much regular like us. They just like us. Y'all still need to get those bills paid.
Oh, girl, you just took me somewhere. All right, thank you,
I
beautiful.
don't know. Where did I take you? Where did I? Okay, okay, okay.
I willed it on in.
Okay, on the end. I got you. Got you.
I willed
Got
it
you.
in.
You willed it in.
I'm
You was
good.
about to go there.
Yeah, I'm good.
I love you, Rosa.
I love you more. Uh uh. Uh uh. Uh uh. What's up?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Okay, so I'm back. And I have to say, after listening, I'm blaming you a little bit. I'm blaming you a little
I'll
bit.
take it.
Let me tell you why I'm blaming you a little bit. A few reasons. First, I was listening to B Dot the other day with Tana, right? And Tana wanted to make it very clear. B Dot, am I a good friend? Blah 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 blah. Right? All that, all that. B Dot said I'm gonna be honest. He was being honest, and he said, "I never said that. Let's be clear. That never came out of my mouth." So Santana was like, "No, well, I'm asking you, how do you feel? Do you feel I'm a good friend?" And B Dot out of his own mouth said, "Yes, I do feel like you're a good friend. However, I do feel that when there was my VP or my something, he must have had a song or something. He felt like Santana could have supported him more." He said, "However, I did realize you did start supporting me after the first week or something like that." He said, but B Dot made it very clear. However, I'm not getting in between that. You my friend, and you my friend, right? Let's be clear. And this is why I say sometimes I have to blame you, right? Because you speak up for people, or you speak your piece when it comes to people, and not everybody, not to say they don't appreciate, because they might appreciate you doing it, right? But they can't come to the forefront with it when it comes to certain people. So maybe in that moment, B Dot couldn't be as honest with Santana, because maybe Santana, like B Dot said, you blocked me for 2 weeks, right? So this is what I'm realizing. And this is why I'm saying I blame you for multiple reasons. Not only do I blame you because you need to stop speaking up for people, right? Especially because they're your friends, and I get it. You want to speak your piece with your friends. I also blame you because you knew Santana's pattern, right? If he blocked B Dot for 2 weeks and he blocked you for 40 days and 40 nights, and then he always blocking his boyfriends every other day that he get a new boyfriend, this is who he is and this is what he does. I remember listening to a story where they said they was outside the club, he got drunk, and Santana left him right there, right? Because he is the celebrity, or he is the star. So I'm starting to feel like, and this is where I have to say, as a person and as a friend, you have to take responsibility for the part that you played in Santana doing what he did to you. Because you could have did one and said, you know what? I'm a Cancer too, so the Cancer don't have anything to do with it. That was the comment. So you have to take a responsibility to say, one, I know how Santana is, so you know what? If I am going to be Santana's friend, this is the type of friend I have him for. For example, I have friends who they're more so smokers. I have friends, they're more so drinkers, right? I know that when I want to deal with these people, I want to go smoke. Or when I want to go deal with these people, I want to go drink. Or if I want to deal with these people and I go on vacation, we just go on a calm vacation, right? I might call you because you my fighting friend. I might call you because you my partying friend, right? And I feel like at a point in time, and I'm not saying that we can't hold Santana to the same standards, right? Because we can't hold him for the same standards. But I'm only speaking about for your part.
But do we?
Yes and no.
Okay, keep going.
So when I say yes and no, I mean when it comes to me, right? I have friends that I know this is this particular type of friend, and this is who she is. She is always late. Mm-hmm. So you know what I do from now on? Mm-hmm. I no longer show up on time. Mm-hmm. Because I get pissed off from her being late all the time. So you know what I said? I said, you know what, Queen, if you want to be her friend, you from now on, instead of getting yourself upset every time she late, because I'm telling you, I curse her out every time. Mm-hmm. I said, you're going to have to start being late yourself. Because now I have to adapt to this particular friend personality if I still want to be their friend. But I have to hold myself accountable and say, you know what? You didn't have to show up late. You could have said, fuck you, and I'm not planning nothing else with you no more. And left it at that. I could have left that friend and said, you know what? We can no longer be friends because you don't respect my time. And I'm not going to move around you. But instead, you moved around Santana. And then at the end, you were like, well, you know what? I no longer want to move around you. And that's why I say I somewhat blame you. But we still have to hold Santana accountable as well, right? We have to hold that. Like I said, I have that friend that's always late, and I still curse her out. Even when I show up late and she show up late, I say you never on time.
Can you go back to your beginning of your statement one more time for me?
I said I have to hold you accountable for several reasons, a few reasons.
Go ahead.
The first was you need to stop speaking up for your friends and let them speak up for themselves.
Okay.
Right? That was this is my opinion. I'm not saying this what you have to do.
I'm
just saying
listening.
this is my opinion. Right? That's number one. Because when it all boils down to it, when I heard B Dot on there and you was just taking up for B Dot, he was on some I want to be in the middle. You're a good friend and I'm still Rosa friend too, right? So you know what? Rosa, you take yourself out of it, let them speak up for themselves. That's number one.
But I wasn't taking up for him.
But you were.
No. It wasn't to add him to the equation. I wanted to show the characteristic flaws. I know what I did that. I know why I did that. And again, like you said, after I did that, a rebuttal came afterwards.
But the rebuttal that rebuttal had already came before. That wasn't the first time that rebuttal was out, because I've heard that before.
Yeah, but y'all didn't get into the depth. Like you said, you found out that they was blocked for 2 weeks. You found out that there was this. You found out there was no support on the EP.
I thought you were talking about
so I knew why I said what I said. And they had to come and clean it up. She is a great friend to B Dot. I wasn't trying to add him to the equation. She is a good friend to him. And he has nothing to do with this. This is a punk fight. He ain't got nothing to do with this.
Yeah. Yeah, let me not put my little 2 cents, because
Yeah. He
I
got
feel
nothing
like
to do with this.
the punks is fighting. He's a part of the punks, but I'm not. We don't
No,
go
he's
there.
not. Be respectful.
I'm respectful, but
He's the older brother. Like he's the brother that just like
he gives me a little shimmer sometimes too. But
he's not.
that's another topic. So that's what.
Oh, thank you, Batty. You watched the whole hour of the interview? Yes, go watch my interview with JB's. Make sure you guys are definitely commenting, liking, and sharing. He's a good friend.
Yeah, I did see that where it said him, so he sent him thousands. But friendship is not only monetary. Friendship is more than just money. But so that's why I said I feel like that. But I also feel like at a point in time, we as people, not only you, as people have to hold ourselves accountable when we allow people to do certain things, and then we change, or not to say we change, because we knew we didn't like it from the beginning, but we're like, okay, you know what? That's my friend. I'm going to accept it. And then we're like, oh, no. You crossed the line. Now we want to switch it. So sometimes we also have to take ourselves and hold ourselves accountable for that.
Okay, so you see what you just said? Mm-hmm. Now take the same situation.
Mm-hmm.
And you speak on Santana's behalf.
See,
and then add Rick Rosa to that. The same narrative that you just put.
The thing about Santana. This is why.
No. I want you. No. I listened to you. I listened to how you were saying it. I want you to take that same narrative about how you said that when your friend feel as if that bitch blah blah blah, and you decide to now you start being late, and you start. So take that same situation, and you be on Santana's side. And then add me to the mix as if that you're speaking on behalf of her in regards to Rick Rosa.
See,
so you know Rick Rosa.
This is the thing about Santana.
Give me a second. You're still not standing on business, and you're still not looking it from your perspective. Because I feel like now you're still sugarcoating it and you're bandwagging. Let me tell you why. I'm going to tell you why. Give me a second. If you know, and you said it numerous amount of times, how you're the only one that can tame a Rick Rosa. You said that out loud. If you said, y'all know, don't antagonize her, y'all know she goes far, and I'm the only bitch that can wheel her back in. Mm-hmm. She said that to Swazo. Mm-hmm. She said that to B-Dot. She said that to Noob. She said that to a lot of people. I'm the only one that can wheel her back in. And you know you're a friend. Why would you antagonize your friend? If your friend is so irate, if your friend is all about the shabriks, if your friend goes too far, if your friend is fragile and you know that she don't mind.
But let me tell you, this is what I was going to say. I think that Santana does know you. That's why it's hard for me to say that, because he knows you're not going to go but so far.
Oh, thank you, baby.
So that's why I'm saying I can't apply those same things to Santana. Because Santana knows, even you said it yourself, it's skeletons that I haven't even brought out. But Santana knows that already. B-Dot know that already. They already know you as their friend. That's why I said, when it comes to Santana, it's not that I'm being biased. It's that Santana knows that Rick Rosa is not going to go but so far.
Hello?
So that's why I'm saying,
hello?
Talk about, hey, Santana, because Santana
oh, you smarter than you look.
You're not going to go so far.
Hello?
You only going to do, okay, you know what, bitch, but I'm a whole, all right, okay.
This is bare minimum.
Right? So that's why I'm saying I can't apply those same things to Santana, because Santana knows who you are.
This is bare minimum. Bitch. This is bare minimum. This is still me being a friend. This is still me having loyalty. Bitch. I know what I'm doing.
Right. And that's what
I know what I'm doing.
Santana knows as well. That is what Santana knows as well.
I know how to reel it on in when I want to. Mm-hmm. And I know how to drag it when I want to. Oh, you're smart. I like you a little bit.
No, I'm just in my brain. I just see. But
Taylor, you weren't here, so you wouldn't know. You weren't here, Taylor. Y'all only be on the lives when it's time to battle. Y'all don't be on the lives when they be throwing subliminal shades. Y'all don't be here.
And when
y'all job is to recharge unis. Y'all job is not to be public defenders. Y'all, I'm gonna say it again. Y'all job is to recharge unis, not to be public defenders.
I have one more thing I want to ask, and I really want to ask this one, because this one I don't know too much about. You said earlier, because I don't have Bigo, so I don't know about the Bigos, right? When I saw Nuke promoting about go to Bigo if you want to hear about the splat, I didn't do that. Whatever. In my brain, the way I saw it is because initially, and this is first of all, these are two things. In my brain, Butter is the hater of Nuke. She act like she a friend, but whatever. That's just how I see it. I don't care what anybody says. That's what I see. Because when Nuke was battling you, she was like, and why you battle Rosa instead of battling me when you knew Rosa was gonna... Friends don't talk like that to each other. Just in my life, right? And my friends. If you are mad that I did something and you wanted me to also help you, you could tell me that. But you don't say, well, why you did this for this person, but you didn't give me the same thing. That's a hater to me. That's not a friend, right? Cool. So with that being in my brain about Butter being a hater on Nuke for that particular part, in my brain, I'm like, okay, in the same breath, Butter said, oh, well, Nuke spoke to me on the back end, and Nuke said that this was all planned. That they planned the Shabrik with Swazo and B-Dot and Rick Rosa for Rick Rosa to get a better platform on here, right? That's what.
Excuse me?
That's what Butter said.
For me to get a better platform?
On the TikTok. Because you were the
Excuse me?
So I'm like, okay.
Hold on, mama. Let me check you real quick. In fact, let me check all of them real quick. First and foremost, Rick Rosa is the one that highlights all of the Shabriks on TikTok. Half of the shit that goes on, like y'all said, I'm the bitch that changed y'all algorithm. How y'all let a messy bitch come onto y'all world and change your algorithm? Hello? I know you sick of seeing me. I know you sick of the mess. It ain't banter and unis no more. I turned this bitch into a reality TV show. I did that. Okay? I don't want to go to bed. You go to bed.
People in the comments saying she didn't say that. Yes, she did.
No, I just want to say this. Noob got his first #1
at the podium. Yes, I saw it.
Got his first banner.
I saw it.
Swazo got his first milli point.
I saw it.
What did I gain? What
Well,
I gain?
as far as what Butter said that you gained
What did I gain?
from
Y'all still
being
don't like me.
on a live with Nuke.
Y'all still don't like me. What did I gain? For the bitches that be saying visibility, what visibility? I paid for the flyer. I promoted it. I paid for the billboard. I had to spend my $1,500 after losing.
Because you had to do the payout.
So what did I gain? Hello?
That D-Dot said he wasn't giving. I remember this.
What did I gain?
I remember this. Why are you saying Butter didn't say that? Yes, Butter did, girl. You're not going to tell me what Butter said.
So,
I watched
again,
it for hours after they battled because she was so mad that Nuke battled Rosa.
it is what it is. Cheers to the girls' weekend.
So me leading up to there, my question was this: because remember, this is what Bud is saying. It's not that it's true. This is just what she said. So when you said that Nuke went to Bigo and he was talking about you, in my brain, I was like, okay, so this is leading back to when Nuke did that for you over here, you were doing that for Nuke over there. That was my question towards you because I didn't know if it was true or not. So that's what the question that I was asking.
I know what you're trying to get into. I'm not in conspiracy with anybody.
Okay.
Rick Rosa do what Rick Rosa wants to do. I'm not in conspiracy with anybody. Baby, there's no scripts over here. If it is, send it to me. I'm not reading off of no script.
So when I watch you, this is authentically
This is authentically Rick Rosa. There's no script, my love.
Okay.
I can't speak
That's
for the
what I
other
wanted to
girls.
know.
I don't know what notes they got or what notes they're sharing. But Rick Rosa do what Rick Rosa want to do. The same way today, I decided to. Hold on one second. Like today, I decided to. I love Diamond. I just don't like Noob.
Yes. I found that out today that when you threw, Noob said, well, Rosa.
I kept throwing.
Yeah. I saw that.
This wasn't my first time
This is the first time I saw it.
that you saw it. But
Yeah.
I do what I want. I could hate you today, and tomorrow, if I feel like I want to play the game, I play the game. It's what Rick Rosa wants to do. It's Rick Rosa's money. You feel me?
Absolutely.
So I'm not like them. I don't have no scripts. I do what I want to do.
Okay, got it. I just wanted to ask that question because I told you earlier, I'm trying to put the pieces to the puzzle, to the this, to the that. That's just what I've been doing. So
I got
thank
you.
you.
You almost there. You almost there.
I'm
I'm gonna give you something to go do your homework. I'm gonna give you a little homework. What you should have asked was if Butter wasn't a hating ass bitch towards Noob, and Santana was really dating Noob, and she made a big old deal about Noob not wearing her Balenciagas, and she called it heels and not slides. Why would she let Butter come to her house and reenact to throw subliminals to her partner while wearing the same Versace robe that he had on and the heels that Noob wanted to wear?
But I feel like I got that part out already. That part I already know is fake. I'm gonna be honest. I think all these relationships is fake. I think Slick and Tana is fake.
You saying too much. That was your homework. Go do your homework and come back. That was it. That was it. Go do your homework. The question was, why did she allow the shade to be thrown if we're all a family? That's your homework. Girl, y'all is larming in the comments about Whitland. What y'all want? Hey.
Hello, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm trying to turn on my camera. How I do it? Okay. It's my turn. How are you today? You're good. So let me ask you a question, right? Do you think your actions are justifiable?
You have to give me context with that question.
Okay. So what you consider yourself doing Was you doing it to make an example out of a situation, or to bring to the forefront that somebody has been shading somebody because of what you've been receiving for the last 40 days or 40 nights? When you did what you did, do you think it was justifiable, or did you merely just do it because of your own feelings? Did you bring your own feelings into why you did what you did?
Okay, I'm going to answer your question for you. I have a question too.
Okay, but you have to answer that question first.
Yeah, I'm going to answer your question, but I have a question first to go into that question.
Okay.
Okay. So, you lining and talking to not as TV stars that are only known for fighting, and you're unpacking about Rick Rosa, do you feel like that's justifiable to even get a response from them, knowing that they're not into the mess and all they're known for is fighting and stuff like that? Why would you be lining someone? If you want to be Miss Reality, interviewer and Miss Unpacker, do it with somebody that's in that realm or in that space.
What are you talking about?
You were talking about me to the boy on live from the Not as TV.
I don't even know who that is.
Oh, you don't even know who that is? You just felt like just unpacking with anybody?
Yeah, we were just talking. If I
Okay.
listen, one of the things about it is I don't watch reality TV. So I don't even know who, and give me the name. Who is the name?
I don't even know the name.
Exactly, me either. So what I was talking about is when people are in your comments, just like as they are in your comments now, right? I said unpacking. What I did say is I felt sorry for some people, and the way I felt like you, as Santana's friend, sister, or whatever, no matter what comes with that, right? I don't care what you and Santana went through. Just like me and my friends, if she did something shady to me, the point is I'm loyal.
Mm-hmm.
I'm loyal. Doesn't matter if she's loyal or not, but I'm loyal. So if she goes and do whatever the hell she wants to do, that's on her. But me, I'm not going to jump and get on your level and change who I am and my loyalty. My loyalty is still going to be there because obviously you don't know what loyalty is. So that's the question to you. If you knew that this person if you knew all this about this person and you said that's your sister and you're loyal and all this and that, why did you do what you did? I'm asking you this one-on-one. Mm-hmm. Why did you do what you did? And why did you do a disloyal thing?
I actually didn't feel like I was being disloyal.
Okay.
That's for one.
May I ask you why that's what I was asking.
Right.
Why did you feel like?
I didn't feel like I was being disloyal. I felt like I was no longer being biased. The word to me is being biased. Bias is when you have a job and you pick one side and you don't want to hear all parties. And at that moment, I was being biased for so many months. And after the 40 days and the 40 nights, I chose to be fair.
I don't think, okay, so I understand that that's the way you feel, right? But that wasn't fair.
To me, it was.
I think that was, to me, I call it greed.
Greed? What did I gain?
What do you gain? You gain a lot from that particular interview. You gain, I would say, redemption, revenge. It's a lot of things that you gain from that interview. You understand what I'm saying? And then what you lost, you feel like you didn't lose anything.
I didn't lose anything.
Because at the end of the day, you still call this person sister. You know what I'm saying?
I didn't lose anything.
So that's what you think, though.
Yeah. I mean, is it the same way that, for example, hold on 1 second. Is it the same way that when you're beefing with everyone around you, you throw Perez under the bus, knowing that that's somebody that you knew for a long time, regardless if she's... I wasn't done.
Never beef with anyone around me.
I wasn't done. I wasn't done. I've seen you throw her name around 3-4 times while we've gotten back and forth.
Correct. So with the Perez situation, I'm going to let you know that. Perez, I have done so much for. I have not put Perez's business.
You have
on the internet. No, I haven't.
You did it last time when we had a conversation
about Perez's business.
You said a lot.
No, I did not say it. Tell me what I said about
I
Perez.
choose not to bring it back up, but you said a lot.
So put the video up. And since you don't choose to bring it up, put the video up of what I said about about Perez.
Putting it up is just like me repeating it.
No, you don't have to repeat it. Let the
She
video.
know what you said. I know what you said.
I don't put Perez's business on here because it's 20 years that I've been loyal to him.
Right.
Okay. To him. He ain't never been loyal to me because you told me.
He's always been loyal to you.
He ain't never been loyal to me because you told me this is how I got it. You remember when you told me someone had to give it to me? Because see, a lot of stuff that I found out that was going on. That
how you know I got it from Perez?
Because you called Perez in front of me.
I called Perez because you brought her up and you brought Alonzo up.
You brought her up. And
I didn't bring Perez up. You brought her up.
And I said, get Alonzo on the.
Yes, Alonzo. And I said, let me get Perez and Alonzo both here.
Exactly. So when you called Perez, you said, listen, I'm just going to tell you this right here because I did not know it. You said, in order for me to know this, somebody had to tell me this.
Right. I know a lot of people with.
So let me address this because the people didn't want me to bring that up. So can you tell the people in your chat you're the one who just brought that up?
I chose to bring it up.
Okay, thank you. So as y'all can see, I didn't choose to bring. I was staying on topic. Okay.
Right, and we're still on topic, but I had to give you a metaphor, something that you could be relate
I'm
to.
Staying on topic. Let me tell you something. This is not. Let me actually tell you this. This is not the first time that I've heard something about a person that I've given nothing but flowers to. You're not the first person.
Who do you give flowers to?
You know what I'm saying? I'm not talking about you.
I know. I don't get no flowers. I'm asking who you give flowers to.
I'm saying this is not the first, second, or third time. And I'm like, wow. And I still don't put that. I have videos. I have all kinds of stuff that I can put up.
I need you to focus. I need you to focus. See right now.
Focus. We're going to focus on
I want you to focus because right now I gave you a metaphor and now you're losing it.
Okay.
So back on me. I'm the target.
And then I don't go into it.
Back on me, beautiful. Beautiful, back on me.
So many times.
Beautiful, back on me.
Okay, back on you then. You asked me something.
Yeah, I know. I answered. I gave you I gave you a metaphor, right, so I can go into your answer. I gave you my answer of why.
The metaphor. So, what do you do when somebody bites the hand that feeds you?
You don't feed them no more.
I'm asking you. What do you do?
You don't feed them no more.
I'm not talking about them feeding me. I'm talking about what do you do when you bite the hand that feeds you? This has not got nothing to do with me and them. This has got something to do with
me? Well, nobody feeds me. I feed myself.
Okay. So if you feed yourself, so you don't think you used somebody else's situation to feed yourself?
Who situation I used?
Step D is a part of the Santana thing, right?
Is he?
You said yes, because they was together 5 years. I don't care how you try to change.
That's because you guys are so into Santana's ass that y'all need to get the bumps out y'all mouth. That's the problem with y'all. Chef D has been. If you want to relate anything to Chef D, you would call Chef D Natalie's do boy. We've met Chef D being a celebrity chef before Santana came around. We knew him chasing Natalie around through every Not STV, him being the chef for Zeus, him going around doing a lot of different celebrity events in LA before it was a Santana. Santana even said herself, Chef D had his own motion before she got with him. Y'all gotta stop always trying to make it look like somebody went with somebody to get a bigger clout. He been had the clout.
Yeah, we talking about you.
What about me?
You.
What about me?
Talking about you, because he was with Santana for that very long time, and you. We're not talking about how he was.
Right, but what about me? I'm asking.
You sat down with someone that was directly affiliated with your sister, and that's why your sister called you, because she knew she would. So what I'm saying is, again, you still use something around your sister to get her attention.
He wasn't dating my sister when I did the interview.
It doesn't matter if he was dating your sister.
Right. It was Chef D as Chef D. What are you talking about?
You still used
No, that's how you view. That's how
Directly.
you view it. I didn't use a fuck thing.
That's a
Beautiful. That interview that you did not watch, that interview that you did not partake in, it was way more than a Santana. My love. He talked about Zeus Network. He talked about his friendship with Natalie. He talked about going back to Bad Boys. He talked about a lot of different things that you guys did not even care to even go look at.
I didn't care what.
I know, because you're so up Santana's ass. You know what you are? You're miss. You're miss. I'm gonna tell you. You're miss. You're miss. As soon as they do you wrong, you look for validation to go send them unis again. That's why everybody that has done you wrong, you've turned the other cheek to go send them unis. We've watched it. So my thing is, when are you gonna stop biting the hand that feeds you?
I miss this. You're
No, I'm saying, when are you gonna stop biting the hand that feeds you?
Don't nobody feed me.
You sure?
Like you just said, don't nobody feed me.
Yes, they do.
I send them unis.
All of your clients feed you.
You know what I'm saying? Like you said, I send them unis. Actually,
All of your clients feed you. Somebody got to feed you.
Nobody on here, I need validation from.
You don't?
Nobody on here.
You don't need validation. You've been up for 40 days and 40 nights trying to click. You know what? I know what's going on.
You played your sister.
It's okay, you. It's okay, Whitney. Thank you, beautiful.
You played your sister for a dude.
Thank you, beautiful.
And you.
I already know where she want to go with this. She loves making headlines. Can I get a uni? She loves making the headlines. Even if she don't have nothing to do with it, she loves being a part of the headlines. Hello? I need my uni first. That's what I want. I need my uni first. The unis that everybody got that crossed you over, I need that too. Nah, I ain't keeping you up. You good, beautiful. We ain't got nothing to talk about. You'll be up for 40 days and 40 nights talking about this tonight.
Hey, beautiful. You
Hey.
know I love. Hi. I'm not coming here to discuss any of that. I'm just addressing everyone. Everyone is forgetting that Rosa's job is to highlight gossip that already hits the way. She's not exposing secrets. She's just reiterating things with her little shabrique and her seasoning. She's not telling her best friend secrets. This is stuff that is already out there. Us as viewers, we're paying them for the entertainment, whether if it's Now TV or whatever the fuck it's called, Zeus Network. This is TikTok Network. You're paying for the entertainment. None of us have access to call these people and know their real lives. Why is it everybody is being so aggressive and argumentative about you did this and you did that and you said this and
You know,
said
so
that?
funny. I give them a platform to come up here and shabrique, good, bad, or indifferent. They got to make videos to get their faves' attention. Bitch, you don't get to speak to them. Hello? Y'all got to make videos and tag and pray that the blog sites repost your video of how you hate Rick Rosa, or how you love your fave, or how they should block this person, or how they should carry on, because they don't give two fucks about what you got to say. I'm the only bitch that opens up the phone lines. I'm the only bitch that takes all day to bring y'all up and address the situations, because they don't give a fuck. They don't care. Hello? Keep commenting. That's where y'all belong, in the comments. Me? I be want to hear what you got to say.
And just watch the entertainment and enjoy whatever is out there. I'm here for the entertainment. I'm not saying anything about Rick Rosa, the other people involved. I'm not even calling those other names. I just like the entertainment and watch. I'm not getting invested in nobody's life. I'm gonna give when I can, if I can. Hey, I ain't got the money to do it
my
like
connection
that.
not skipping.
I ain't send no goddamn universe.
Hey, Persuasion.
But I'm tuned into the TV just like any other network.
Yes, if you guys are tuning in, everybody drop your heart knees. Even Whitland, everybody drop your heart knees. See, that was a shout out for you. That was a shout out to get my heart knee.
I gotta go to bed now. Bye, lady.
Good night, beautiful.
They don't like me
They don't like
because
nobody.
I'm not carrying the gossip as they want to
Girl, they
hear.
so one sided and so biased. Thank you, Bree. Thank you, Thifa. Thank you, Hannah.
Love you. You keep doing what you do. Like you said, it's a job and you stand in your truth. And I can't do anything but respect that. And that's period.
I appreciate that.
I
Oh, I got her up out of here. Oh, come back, come back, come back. Come back, come back, come back. Come back. Oh, she was reading the comments. It's why no, please no. Go ahead, beautiful. I'm sorry.
no. I just wanted to tell you that I love you and I want to see your growth. Keep doing what you do. You're doing what you do well. You're doing what you like to
Oh,
do. And
Erica,
stand
that's a
on
real
things
good
out there you
idea.
don't have to
But that would never
put
happen.
out. So I love you. Keep
I
doing it.
appreciate
And you
that.
don't have to release me. I will release myself. And whoever told me to go to bed, I'm not going to bed. I'll be down in the comments tapping the screen.
Thank you,
Thank you,
beautiful. Yes,
Rosa.
if you guys are just tuning in, y'all make sure everybody's definitely grabbing your heart knees if you can. It don't matter who you're here for. The court is open. So definitely drop your heart knees. Hey. Aaron. I like this background. Thank you, Tara. Interview Diamond. Ooh.
Hello.
Hey.
Yeah, I just want to ask something. Okay, so this is so if everything can be like put in like place and everything in you, and I know we not really trying to talk about Santana or whatever, but like you think like if y'all could some type of common ground, which I like will like be friends again, like and be on not panels, but like battles and stuff together. Cause y'all was y'all was cute. Y'all had a little one too. Like I liked that for y'all. So do you think that would be okay if somebody reached the olive branch, or y'all just figure out like everything just like not it, be friends again? Like do you see that?
Can I be honest with you?
Yeah.
At this current moment, I don't think so.
Well, only time will tell. But do you see it though? Like, can you feel like you can see it, like the future? I know you can't see the future, but do you see like it can work?
I honestly, can I plead the fifth?
Do whatever you want.
Okay, I choose to use I plead the fifth.
Okay.
All right.
So, what you got for the next Shabri?
We're gonna be interviewing Ari from Dollhouse. So they wanted Ari, so we're gonna be interviewing Ari.
Okay. What are you thinking about talking to JB?
We did a JB's interview already. It was really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's on my TikTok. So go watch it. It's an hour live interview.
Okay. I'm gonna check that out.
It was really good. She unpacked. She even talked about her mama.
Yes, when I had asked that, I was just thinking about the little beef about Crazy and JB's, and she literally read her for Phil.
Yes, and she unpacked on Kenzie.
Yeah, that's what I'm. Yeah, that is Kenzie. The one she said.
She unpacked. It's in the hour interview, so I go watch it. Go repost it. It's a big Shinnok. It was really good. Then it got real heated when I started talking about her mama. When I got into the Angela Staten story.
I remember from the Bigo days. Yeah, that was a whole big thing.
Yeah, she really unpacked. So it was a really good interview. No shade.
I gotta watch it. I really want to watch it.
Thank you, Florida baby. Thank you, Q. Thank you, Haley, for the heart knee. If y'all want Joyce interview, go ask Joyce. Go ask Joyce.
Yeah.
Go ask Joyce. Where's her Rick Rosa interview? I can't speak up for her. Hey, Abina.
Hey, Rosa, you know I love you, right?
I love you more.
I love you. Keep doing
Look,
you.
Leisha talking about Whitland is live. I knew she would be. That's what she does. She clout chases. Go ahead.
I just want to say one thing because people forget about this. When you was gone, right? You wasn't on, and people was tagging you in that video about Chef D talking about being in a relationship with Nuke, right? So when you was saying you're gonna,
That's really why I went to do the interview for.
Exactly.
That's really why I went to do the interview, because they kept tagging me about the Shabrik after he dropped him down. And Chef D was like, oh, since he don't want to give me, since he want to unpack and drop me, oh, I'm finna really go put it to the floor. That's really what the interview was about.
I don't understand why they don't get it. They keep putting Tana's name in it, but it was the original thing.
It was from the day before, and I gave it to them hot the next day.
Exactly. That's all I wanted to say, because they keep forgetting that. Y'all keep making it be about Tana, and that's something that just came up in the conversation in the interview. Okay? Y'all pay attention to my girl Rosa and I. She do her thing. This her job. She does it well. Because that's why 900 people in here. That's why.
We go to Rosa to get the tea. They literally kept tagging me.
I seen it.
And in the midst of tagging me, I found out that he was in Vegas, and I was like, "Oh, bitch! Since they dropped you and you couldn't say everything you wanted to say, let's really unpack."
Exactly. That's what the interview was really about.
Let me help you out, Andrew, because you always come over here and you want to be a public defender. Bitch, get your ass up out of here. You don't have to be here.
Okay, I love y'all. Y'all go ahead and tap the screen. There's no reason we got 900 people in here and there's only 84 taps. Come on, y'all tap that screen.
Uh-huh.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye, beautiful. What I told y'all, she want to come over here just so she can go live. Bitch, you want to be an interviewer? She want to be an interviewer so bad. Girl, you are a scammer. Bitch, stick to scamming. Huh? Hey.
Rosa.
Hey, beautiful.
I just wanted to say I love you. Like, I love your content. Oh my God, I'm so camera shy and stuff. But I love you. I be rocking with you, girl. I
Hey,
love you. That's
Veronica.
all I wanted to say. I love you, boo. Keep doing you.
I appreciate that.
Thank you.
All right, beautiful. Yeah, and the ones in the chat talking about lie, bring her up for what? For her to cloud chase? Bitch, that's all she do. She's still mad because I exposed that she stole that money from that old lady and kept the $15,000 and went to go pay Alonzo for her hair. That's why she's still mad. She can't let that go. I'm always on her mind. And she was over here validating and trying to prove receipts for 40 days and 40 nights. Girl, let that hurt go and send me my uni. Let that hurt go and send me my uni, bitch. Okay. What's up?
Hey Rose, I'm sorry. My background might be a little loud because
No, you good.
I drive trucks. But anyhow, I just want to come up and tell you that I love your character. You're amazing. That's what anybody got to say. You can't get nowhere.
I appreciate that. Hey, Drea.
I hope you have a blessed day.
You too, and be safe, girl, and keep your eyes on the road.
That's right. See ya.
All right. Come on, entrepreneur. We got a woman over here driving trucks. Hello? So what does Shabrika mean? Is it gossip, tea, facts, or assumptions, or just mess? Shabrika is it's an energy. It's larger than life. You walk into the room and you own it. Shabrika is not leaving no bodies around. No crumbs, no witnesses. You body the bitch. Hello? They can feel your Shabrika presence. That's what Shabrika means. I thought you were coming to the other side this month. I am Big Pisces. My contract hasn't started yet. I'm coming. My contract hasn't started yet. I ain't start yet. Thank you, N Money. Thank you, Swan. Did you trademark it yet? Because somebody been using it a lot. It's already trademarked, and I have an LLC. How do you feel about? No, I don't care about that, Dominique. She losing her mind, and now Queen Girl over there. I told y'all that lady be clout chasing, dog. She does it to everybody. Anyone who is a broadcaster, she clout chases off of them. She goes, she send unis, she comes and sits in their lives just to be able to, like, you know, view and get their viewers and get something. I don't know what she be looking for. I don't know. She does it. I'm blocked over there. Girl, she won't stop talking. She won't stop talking. That bitch won't stop talking, dog. She won't stop talking. Let's pull up on the iPad. The bitch won't stop talking, dog. And nobody knows her. We only know you because I talked about you. Scamming a 70-year-old lady and stealing her money and using her money, and now the police looking for you, and you still ain't get a news channel update. Girl, some Atlanta tax preparer scammer. That's all, and I ain't changing my story. Has she paid the lady yet? No. And mind you, I spared her when I chose not to do the Miss Edna interview.
All right, y'all. I'm about to call my grandma.
I thought I was gonna get a uni for being nice. I really thought I was gonna get a uni for being nice and not interviewing the old lady.
Right. But that's why I feel like you should have stayed up there longer, because there was more conversation.
Because I was going to get in his ass. Because I'm like, because I was going to say, so that's why you bit the hand.
She's so big.
He said it first, don't nobody feed him. But when I said it,
oh, she's so big.
Everybody feed me. Oh, now I'm the scammer. Oh, I'm this. Oh, I'm that. I'll be all of that. But at the end of the day, you bit the hand. Because at the end...
Ain't nobody feed me shit. Bite the hand that feeds you. I ain't get fed by nobody. Ain't nobody fed me. I'm still starving out here. Hello? Not the girl Queen went over there. I'm still starving out here. Look at the Queen, bro. Just in everybody makes. You should bring Amoy on your podcast, because Lord knows he got a lot going on wrong. How you get fed and they using your slogans? I got fed. Girl, if she don't shut up. Everybody that has blocked her has got a uni. Where's my uni? That's all I care about. She got into it with Noop. Noop exposed her. He got a uni. Alonzo got a uni. Santana got a uni. Where's my uni? I want my uni too. And when I spared her and I stopped talking about her, she just wants a moment with me. I don't know what it is. Block her and interview the lady she scammed. Yeah, I think that's going too far. Y'all don't think it's going too far? Let her talk. She only got 5 people listening. Sippy, what's up? She ain't like you, sister. They talking nope. Y'all so messy. Oh yeah, I'll watch that. You know what? That's what we're gonna do this week. We're gonna get Miss Edna on the horn. We're gonna lay her to bed, because I feel like we keep giving her a voice and an opportunity and time to redeem herself. But that lady still ain't get her $15,000 back. So this week we're gonna do Miss Edna interview. I will be contacting Miss Edna. We'll be doing an interview with Miss Edna. I don't know if Miss Edna gonna be able to download TikTok or it might be on the phone. But we're gonna get Miss Edna on the line. That's what we're gonna do. Rosa, can I ask a question? Yeah, get in the queue. We gonna get her. Cause I ain't never been fed, so it's not like I'm biting the hand that fed me. Hey.
So I got a question. First of all, I love you. Why is Tanner on house arrest?
Oh, I don't know nothing about that. I don't know. I don't know.
Chef D brought it up a couple times, and I'm trying to figure out, is he talking shit or is Santana really on house arrest?
I don't really know, to be honest with you. I can't really elaborate on that. I don't really know.
It's so sad to see y'all beefing because I used to love y'all. That's the only reason why I still come on TikTok is because of y'all shit. That's too funny. But that was all. I appreciate it.
Nah, you're welcome. Thank you, Persuasion. Yes, make sure y'all tap in the screen chat. I thought we glasses in the house. It's crazy. Well, I'm at work. This is part of my uniform. See, I can't let y'all see my eyes because my eyes will tell everything. If I take my glasses off, you'll be able to really see my true emotions. So I choose to wear glasses, and then by the time with all these production lights and shit in front of me, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, so that's why I wear glasses. Thank you, Seven. You know what I'm saying? I get this, like, still be incognito. You know? Can I put them back on? I'm trying to be real, but not too real. I'm sorry, Auntie. Yes. Okay. Woo. Girl, saved by the glasses. Oh, thank you. Ooh. Woo. Saved by the glasses. Ooh. Girl, y'all could tell everything, bitch, when I take these glasses off. Hello? You could tell when I'm lying. You could tell when I'm lying. Oh, you could tell when I'm lying. Yes, make sure you guys are definitely tapping the screen if you guys got any heart memes. Make sure. Y'all, if I wasn't hated so much, well, I don't really care about being hated. My manager really cares that y'all hate me more than I care. I would really want to just unpack. I would just want to just unpack. You know, I would make everything make sense. Everything would make sense. That's too risky. I know. Right now, they just making videos. When I'm done, they'll start petitions. But I feel like if I unpack, it'll all make sense. If I really unpack, it'll all make sense. Write a book. Don't go too far. Legs. You know it would be good if you interview baddies too. Oh, I could do that. I was gonna bring Diamond. Rosa, do you care that some of us love all of y'all? I don't mind. See, with me, I don't want nobody to just be on my corner. You know what I'm saying? My brand, that's why I call it the Shabrika, is the zoo where y'all get to run wild. I don't own nobody. Y'all are not for me and me only. You know what I'm saying? Y'all do what y'all want to do when y'all want to do it. And you can love as many people as you want. And I like my people to like hold me accountable and tell me when I'm dead ass wrong. I like when my people tell me when I'm dead ass wrong, you know? So I'm one of those people. Like, I ain't gonna be like, oh, why was you in so-and-so chat? Because you're grown and you could do what you want to do. Cause you grown and you can do what you want to do. That's why. I don't own y'all. Shit. I appreciate the support that I do get, but I don't own you. Hello, you not mine. You know, so it is what it is. So that's how I always look at things. Man, you literally my favorite auntie. I love you, Dan. I love you more. Bring young Tia. Remember I was the one who showed Tia how to bounce. I was the one that was promoting the fucking Thank you, Libra. You should interview Tinkerbella. Oh, I could interview Tinkerbella. Okay, so this is what I want y'all to do. When we're done tonight, I want everybody to get into my DMs and tell me who's the 3 people that y'all would want to see me interview. I blame you for having us tune in for the love of TikTok. It's my fault. Which I created. I created that. And I already trademarked that name. That's why when that girl, whatever her name was, she was like, yeah, I started love of TikTok, new time edition. Bitch, anything for the love of TikTok, I created. I was pushing that. Yeah, y'all was pushing Nutella. But the whole thing wasn't just about one person. It was just about all the relationships that are being formed on TikTok. I'll promote the good, the bad, the ugly, all that. Girl, if y'all don't stop, keep it going. I just love how you leveled up. Your graphics are everything. Thank you, Jane. You did change the TikTok game, and they need to respect that for real, for real. And guess what? Y'all was locked in. And then when I created the next level, because I wanted to spin off for the love of TikTok, somebody called me and told me, oh, I ain't doing it. So I respected their wishes and I just put a pause on for the next level. They was like, oh, I'm not doing it. XYZ ABC. So why would you was able to do for the love of TikTok, but you can't do the next level? Man. It'd be a time. It'd be a time. It'd be a time. It'd be a time with these people, dog. It'd be a time. It'd be a time. At this point, you just need your own show. What's that thing called? When they be doing like the not the GoFundMe's, but when they do the starter businesses, what it's called? You know, like when you do like the campaigns and you be like, oh, this is how much you need to create this. I think I need to do that. I need to do a campaign. Because I'm going to give you a good show. Bitch. A startup. Yes. I'm going to give you a good show. And that is my plan out of this whole situation. Is to do a show. Because I know I'm going to give you production. I already know how the storyline is going to go. If I came to these people and was like, hey, I'm giving you 15,000. I'm giving you 10,000. I'm giving you 7,000. We're going to do a show. You don't think they'll take it? Yeah. Hey, Miss Kim, you don't think they'll take it? Girl, please. They're here for the money.
The only thing I came up here for is trying to see why her big ass didn't win live clout chasing. Like, this shit ain't got nothing to do with you. You just didn't win live clout chasing. Like, you talking about sustaining something. You need to sustain that weight because you big as fuck. Like, it's just no reason to be that big and trying to talk about somebody else shit. Like, you got something else to worry about. The fuck? What the fuck be wrong with niggas? Now I'm getting off of here. She big as fuck. Trying to worry about what another nigga got going on. Worry about that weight. And she trying to dodge that shit. No. And I'm a big girl, bro. She's humongous.
This is big.
Humongous.
Hold on. This is big. I consider this big.
We both big, Rose. That's humongous. She built like a house.
This is a version of a Shabrika big.
She can't even fit that shit. Like, she gonna bust out that bitch, bro.
I don't know what that is.
Bro, didn't I just say I wasn't small? Like, you trying to be funny. I just said I wasn't small, but she's humongous. I'm a big nigga, but she is big. She's fucking big, and you trying to talk about somebody. Like, you got too much to worry about. I told that whole stand up, she trying to act like she don't see what the fuck I'm talking about. Like, what the fuck? Fuck be wrong with
That's
her?
what she likes. She likes visibility. Right now, she ain't got no
She a
friends.
clout chaser.
She ain't got no
This shit ain't
friends.
got nothing to
Her
do with
kids
what
is
you gonna
asleep.
lie for?
Her nigga cheating on
That
her.
shit
Her
ain't have
man
nothing
not
to do with
home. So she in the bathroom and she don't know what to do. She just want to be a part of
I cheat on that
anything.
big white bitch too.
She want to be a part of anything. A
Yo, that hoe
house
is
is not a
humongous.
house.
Then the teeth 10 different colors. The teeth dead at the bottom. Like, what you doing, bro? You got bigger fish to fry. You got that small ass tattoo on that big ass turkey on. Like, that shit blowing me. Get the fuck up off this shit. Big ass.
But I already
That bitch
knew
got
what
a
she was
belly
gonna do.
too.
That's why they was in the
Yeah,
comments
she
talking
just
about bring her
clout
up, bring her up. I'm like, for what? I already know what she finna do.
Bro, that hoe's a clout chase. I'm getting above it, dude. Fuck that hoe.
I was
Clout
like,
chaser,
they
bitch.
was like, bring her up, bring her up. I was like, for what? I already know what she gonna do. I know the reason why she's here. She ain't here to unpack, bitch. You ain't been here since we started this. You came in mid level because they probably shared it out, or somebody probably took a little clip and put it on the FYP, and you was like, oh girl, let me get in here so I can get my little 1-2. Miss Kim, you're not in the queue. Hey, Daddy King. Yes, if you guys are in here, I need everybody to go ahead. It's 800 people in here. I need everybody to drop me a heart me. I ain't asking y'all to recharge. I'm just asking y'all for a heart me. Here you go.
Here it go. Here it go. Cause say one thing for sure, I've been here ever since you showed up. And this is what, okay, riddle me this. When you first came here, you were so fucking combated with all them other creators. They started to ban you. Oh, we not gonna be on, cause your banter would become a full-fledged fucking argument. So let me think. Then, but you grew up like the World Trade Center. Every motherfucker wanted to watch you go the fuck off with that crazy red ass lipstick and a lopsided wig. You would dress for the fucking occasion. Oh, they gonna come for me today, I'm coming at their ass. That's what you did. So you blew up. You the only motherfucking man entire history. You didn't just change the aneurysm. You changed TikTok as a whole because we all showed up. Me and my insomnia, I couldn't wait for your ass to go goofy and cuckoo for Cocoa Pops on their ass while you was trying to build your platform. So they seen that half their people, while they was over there battling, was over here fucking with you. It would just be you. And then, guess what? They'll come in while you keep sending an invitation. You say, hey, I'm trying to get in where I fit. I'm trying to get in where I fit. I go all the way down the road. I invite anybody because I just want to battle. I want to know what that shit is about. How about who the fuck else put together one of them, that shit you and Nuke them did, and you paid that $1,500? It had more motherfucking views than the White House getting about to be bombed. I mean, literally, it's late. Fuck, I can't think of. Well, yeah. So guess what? It was really good to line your ass cussing you out because you go on them 5-day sleep breaks and shit. And you was fucking with all of us because it was bored again. Right? And then you come up with not Ask the World Turn or The Secret Storm. Yeah, a whole fucking soap opera. Love Boat. Point 2005. Featuring all the failed and pretend and fucked up relationships, but you gave them some place to be. The fucking gig or the gag or whatever you want to say was when, y'all just talked about it, when Nuke started performing in his ultra long wigs and Diamond damn near took over, and when he put them shoes on, he got really, really excited. Really, really excited. She said, No, take my shoes off. She really didn't mean no harm. She didn't really mean no harm until he went on his own live and went the fuck nuts. But for people to say you were clout chasing got me fucked up. I see it the other way. I see it the other way. I see they started to come over and fuck with you. These